A's trying to take at least one from the Giants in this Bay Bridge series, but the G-men with another walk-off beauty. This one of many ways to enjoy a beverage at the ball game. Here at AT&T Park, where the crowd is ready and waiting for the Blue and Gold Bears to take on their southern rivals, USC. How did opening day go for you?
It was fine, man. The main thing, we got a W.
We're here at Fan Fest. What's the atmosphere like?
The atmosphere is perfect. We're all here celebrating together, fans and players.
Is it a big turnout?
Humongous turnout. I heard 50,000.
You guys lost a couple players in the offseason. You guys lost to Keogh. How is the defense coping with that?
I think losing to Keogh, like I said before, is he'll always be, a 49er, in my heart.
On top of football, you played basketball and track. Well, on top of your chores, too. You seem to be conditioning year-round. How's it feel to be back in San Francisco in front of the crowd?
It feels good. It feels good the first game. We got the kinks out of the way. Now all we have to do now is just look forward.
Thank you, Alonzo. I'm here with the winning quarterback for McAteer. How are you doing?
I'm all right. How are you?
You got people over here giving you bunny ears behind you.
Oh, yeah. That comes with the territory.
So just tell me a little bit about what you're feeling right now.
I'm more like I'm fortunate enough to be playing in my second Silver Bowl, and right now it feels better to be going out on top as my senior year than it did last year to be with the 12-0 team.
I have to ask you, what is your opinion about this whole NBA lockout right now?
Well, everything's a business.
Cal defeats Washington State 30-7. Allen Bridgeford replaces the injured quarterback Zach Maynard in the third quarter, but it's all about the Cal defense. For Mr. Marshawn Lynch, a very familiar face in the NFL. How are you doing today?
Doing pretty good. That's one question.
Well, you're here at Oakland Tech, your old alma mater. You're almost living the Bay Area athlete's dream. You started here at Oakland Tech, went over to UC Berkeley, and then got drafted in the first round into the NFL. They switched up the quarterback in Seattle. How did that work out on defense for you guys?
Well, we were preparing for Tavarius all week.
Golden State closes out its season with a record of 36 wins and 46 losses. This 10-game improvement proves head coach Keith Smart deserving to return next year. The San Jose Sharks had a come-from-behind victory against Detroit. Round 2 of the playoffs went into overtime, but a game-winning goal by Ben Ferrio left Red Wings fans speechless. The Sharks hope to keep this momentum going into game number 2. Reporting at HP Pavilion, Andrea Medina, ABC 7. But with only 4 returning upperclassmen and a bench full of freshmen and transfers, head coach Paul Trevor definitely has his work cut out for him. Many people in San Francisco will be voting in 2 weeks, but may not know how their vote will be counted. For many, figuring out ranked choice voting is a headache. Now, hockey is one of the few sports that you can have 1 or 2 man advantage. Both the Sharks and Canucks had just that today, but Vancouver capitalized. Vancouver set the tone early, but Jamie McGinn gets flipped head over heels. 32,000 late arriving ballots have yet to be counted, and final results are expected within the next 2 weeks. But as of today, Ed Lee looks to be serving the city of San Francisco for the next 4 years. Reporting at City Hall, Andrea Medina, State of Events. Roughly 250 protesters are here at Occupy SF. They're remaining peaceful and plan to keep it that way. When asked when they would leave, they responded, as long as it takes. I'm here on a wet Saturday for the matchup of Cal Berkeley versus Washington State. With a record of 4-4, the Golden Bears are in a must-win situation if they hope to keep their hopes alive for the bowl game. Today's question on everyone's mind is if Coach Tedford will stick with Maynard in the QB position. I'm here with Leon Poe, with Anderson Badashon, another NBA player, Mr. Ricky Rubio.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. Welcome to San Francisco.
It feels good to be out here.
How are you enjoying the festivities so far?
I'm enjoying it.
Besides having balls getting thrown at you. Andrea Medina, and I'm here with the Raiders wide receiver, Mr. Louis Murphy. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good, Andrea.
And you were two-time captain. You got your letters in track and field and also basketball. You obviously stayed active year-round. How did you switch over from season to season? So the student athletes out there who maybe want to succeed and get a scholarship maybe through athletics. What do you eat? We always want to know what you guys are eating.
I'm still eating. Big. Still eating my, taro, Khalil pig.
I love coming here every year. The fans are just fantastic. You draw from so many areas, and it's just such a beautiful area. And like I said, the fans are great. It's like no other place that we go to on the series. It was a wild race. It's been a while since I've won one wire to wire. You know, kind of leading off the front and never being challenged.
This is one of our favorite racetracks to come to. For me, it's a home track. I'm from Concord, so it's hard to see what the advantage of being a girl is. I think the sponsors like it. Something new, unique, different, and on a track with a long straightaway, my size is a huge advantage.
There you go. Take a swig there, brother.
It was really good, and the champagne was too. You know, we spray the champagne, and usually they just kind of give you whatever they got lying around, or you know, the cheapest stuff they can find, and that stuff was really good.
Many fans came out to see female racer Melissa Paris, but it was Jason DeSalvo who had his first taste of victory here at Infineon Raceway. Reporting in Sonoma, Andrea Medina, ABC 7.
A series of punches from the unbeaten Mayfield.
This undefeated boxing champ has 8 career knockouts, sparred with boxing great Manny Pacquiao, and celebrates his most recent true title bout this past October 1st versus Patrick Lopez.
It was a great thing just to hear the words, and a new junior welterweight champion of the world. So I was waiting on that. Kareem, hard-hitting Mayfield, and that was just like a dream come true, you know, from the streets, literally fighting in the streets, and, you know, being a street fighter to actually owning a title, and a good title at that.
Bay Area native Kareem Mayfield holds the NABO welterweight title, but this boxing champ has a lot more punch than you would expect. Reporting in San Francisco, Andrea Medina, State of Events. Police sirens are familiar sounds in the streets of Oakland. Kids in the inner city are exposed to many dangerous situations. But dance programs such as the Universal Dance League creates opportunity for the youth.
Dancing is it's like the only thing that I'm even good at. If I didn't dance, I'd probably be robbing banks or something.
A lot of these people come from conditions where we might not have, you know, people in a position to look up to that are doing positive things. And, you know, some of the youth, we all need that. So sometimes we have to be each other's brothers, sisters, fathers, and mothers.
The streets of Oakland is a threatening environment for the youth to grow and develop. Later tonight at the 11, we have the Bulls and Heat. They're tied at 1 apiece. And that'll do it for me, Andrea Medina, ABC 7.